Okay, so Mobile Gundam Battle Operations 2, Third Strike, Turbo HD Remix, Super, The Fall of Max Payne, Rising Revengers, Electric Boogaloo, featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Man, Japanese, dude, I'm telling you, long ass names. So, sure you played, only if you're highly autistic or really like Mobile Gundam, which is the same anyways if I'm honest with you. So, what is GBO 2? Steam says, and I quote, "This is a free-to-play team battle action game based on the Mobile Suit Gundam series of the Universal Century. Whether by land or by space, lay waste to your foes using either your favorite mobile suit or roam the battlefield as infantry and capture important objectives." In reality, this is a free-to-suffer battle action game with deep gameplay and a lovely community in which you spend your time hitting your 2 digits IQ teammates and your 200 ping because you're not Japanese. As a friend posted in his review, doing CBT will be more enjoyable than playing this game, and I'm gonna tell you why. So, when you first load in, you see this thing, let's call it lobby to call it something. Here you get a few things you can do. The supply center, where you waste your money on the gacha, which are basically glorified loot boxes. Your reward center, basically your mail. You don't get buy bombs or combiers, so not realistic. Then you got your hangar, where you upgrade your mole suits, and the sortie counter. This is where you start your suffering. And you may have noticed that just like in real life, you have social status, which are ranks, which go from the dirty peasant, the nobleman, and the severely mentally ill. So, now let's move to the actual gameplay. In GBO 2, you pilot mobile suits. These are basically giant robots, and trust me, you got a lot of them. They do various roles. Let's start with support roles, which are basically our snipers or heavy firepower. They have nice damage but little to no mobility. General roles are your in-between. You got nice firepower with a pretty decent mobility and nice health. In raid roles, maybe you could guess, oh, maybe they got like nice mobility, nice damage, well, no health, and that would be the case if this game was actually balanced. But then you got monsters that can kill a small African country by themselves and can take 10 nuclear bombs. Let me introduce you to parts. Parts are basically your little touch to your model suit. Not in the D way, I mean in the mechanic way. From adding more health to doing more damage, you get a part for almost anything. And when I say anything, I mean you got parts for boosting your walking speed in water. Yeah, that is specific. Now that you know the basics of what you're playing with, let's get what you even do with your model suit. In GBO 2, your core gameplay will be based around mobility and dodging shots. And you may wonder, hey, why don't you stack the shots? I'm a big robot after all. Today I tell you, this game has a stagger system. Basically, some weapons make you stagger. This stops you for half a second and cancel your stagger shot if you had one. You got heavy stagger also, which makes you kneel and leave you vulnerable to melee attacks or getting shot by entire enemy team like you're getting executed in the Congo. And finally, we got topple, which usually happens by getting melee or shot down mid-air. This is your worst case scenario because you're not able to do anything until you get up. You can either dodge shots by going in circles like a kid of Ritalin or boosting, which consumes your gauge. But the fun part about boosting is that some mobile suits have the ability to ignore staggers by boosting. This is called mobile armor and also reduces the damage you get while boosting. Yeah, you also got rolling, yeah, like in Dark Souls, I know, but this one consumes all of your gauge. But enough about mobility. Let's get into melee. Yes, you can beat the shit out of mobile suits with your bare metallic hands, or beam sabers, or axes, or tridents, or spears. Trust me, you got a lot of variety when it comes to beating people. But first, let's look at your first mobile suit. The RX-78-2 Gundam. The first mobile suit the Air Federation ever produced and didn't suck, and that won the 1 year war. This thing is really balanced, same amount of melee damage and range damage, nice health, and nice gauge. It's a nice suit to learn how to play general suits, and it's free. The RX-78-2 comes with a beam rifle. This way we can shoot either uncharged shots, which will do decent amount of damage but no stagger. The real stuff is when you charge your shot, it will make your enemy stagger, which leave them open to your melee, which is what you will usually want to go with if you're playing general or raid suits. Now let's look at your other range weapon, the head Vulcans. Usually new players will say, damn, this thing sucks, no way I'm using this. To which I say, build stun. For short, Some weapons may not stun you alright when you get shot by them, but if you get shot too much, you will get stunned anyways. This is why Vulcans matter. They got a lot of ammo, you get basically aimbot, and even if you are a legally blind 80-year-old man, you're not gonna miss with the Vulcans. So now, the fun part, melee. In GBO 2, you just don't like melee like in Minecraft. You got 4 times melee, upswings, downswings, right swings, and left swings. Right and left are almost the same usually, but upswings and downswings is where you wanna focus. Upswings usually work for hitting topple enemies, and you usually use this one for starting a combo. Downswings on the other hand do more damage than the other swings, but will topple your enemy when you hit them, and when they get up they will be invincible for some seconds. Also, your melee can be countered, though if your enemy fails to counter it, he loses all of his gauge. I may also mention some also have special downswings, like the Wound Ward that kicks and boosts like 20 meters, or the Gelgoof GK, which just straight up shoots you. Yeah, shoots you with melee. I don't know, man. I forgot to say, you can get out of your mole suit too. Usually, you will do this to either base bomb, fusion mole suit, or capture points. Also, some mole suits have Super Saiyan, which exam mode, while all of your attacks do more damage and get increased mobility. So now you have your combo bases down, and this doesn't matter because your Japanese or Chinese teammate are brain dead and will make you want to blow your brains out with a 12 gauge shotgun. So you may be wondering, alright, how do I get mole suits? Well, you didn't grind like Chinese man farming for rice or tokens and get the current meta, or go to the DP store and buy mole suits that released like 5 years ago and are powered keep us held. I know this may sound bad, it isn't that bad, but you can still can't tell. Also, in case you don't know, this game is a gacha, so expect daily missions, monthly missions, and be fucking grateful they don't add yearly missions or some shit like that. So, you finally know who to play. Pick some of your favorite suits, got over your brain dead teammates, it's time to play, and you realize space matches are harder to find than a girlfriend, and ground matches are always the same 3 fucking maps. You overcome this, you're finally in a match. So, how do you win? Well, kill the enemy team, or base bomb then go AFK if you are Japanese. You can tell who's winning by the score counter in the top center of your screen. And also, you got Ace Game mode, where the player with the most kills will get a boost in damage and defense while be well targeted by the entire enemy team. And that's it. I know this video make it sound like this game is the worst thing you can ever possibly do, like getting tortured in a Vietnamese camp. And it is, but trust me, if you're autistic enough to like Monster Gundam, you will probably like this game. So yeah, try it unless you're playing PC. If you're playing PC, go to your fucking neighbor and steal his PS4 and then play it.
But my crew gave me the 411 on that skank, and she's all about the blank blank. Yeah, what's wrong?